Former President Bill Clinton invited many big names to this Clinton Global Initiative, an annual meeting to discuss world affairs. He was not expected to show up at a session with his former Vice President Al Gore. They have rarely been seen together since leaving office in 2001. But the three of us held an impromptu session yesterday talking about energy issues and climate change.
Where are we going to sit?
Wherever you like.
Why don't you sit in the middle? I still remember the VP gig.
All right. So how did this happen? You just backstage, say hello, and
I didn't think Al was going to be able to come. Then he had to come to New York for something else, so he said he could come by. Then he has this interview with you. Then we started talking about climate change and this UN report that's coming up in a few days.
It really took you, Charlie, to get us to do a sit-down joint.
I'll take that credit if you'll give it to me.
He's a better politician than I am now. You know? We do talk a lot.
About everything.
But especially about all this energy business. Right. First of all, when I can't figure out what's going on, I call him and he explains it to me.
I try.
And then
I understand.
I just kind of go around trying to figure out how to put together projects that will work. But it's a fascinating issue, and I still believe that we're going to do the right thing before calamity hits the earth, but we're pushing it.
When people feel and understand these extreme weather events, they're way more common and way more severe than they used to be. And even people who don't want to get into a discussion about global warming are looking and noticing and saying, hey, we got to do something about this.
You know, what's interesting about this, you and I would both like to sit there with these two guys and talk about politics, talk about life after the presidency and the respective ways and directions their careers taken. This was the first time, Al Gore said to me, they've sat on the same stage in about 10 years.
I mean, incredible. As we know, there was a lot of tension when they left office, and Al Gore lost the presidential election.
Some suggested the president didn't do enough, and Al Gore should have used the president more.
No doubt. So it was extraordinary to see them. And how about Al Gore? He looks like he's lost a lot of weight.
He looks good, and he's funny, too, all the things he said there. But all the things that they could talk about. I mean, this was specifically directed to the environment and his passion for it, which the president shared. I still don't know why the president really wanted to come out, but he did.
Yeah.
I had 1 minute's notice to say we've got a surprise guest for you, and the president wants to join you.
Wow. Well, nice work, Charlie.
It's fun to be there. But all the questions you want to ask, you would just say, God, maybe another time.
Yeah, an incredible session.